Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a fabulous day, fabulous week, fabulous month, fabulous year. If we haven't met before, I am Kay. I run this YouTube channel, Ecstatic Self, a place to come home to you, to your body, to your spirit, to your oddities, to just say, hey, all of me is cool, all of me is good. And this is a place to just say, I can be whatever I am. So on that note, I wanted to explore today this idea of stop giving a fuck about what other people think. Easier said than done. And I am teaching this one today because it's something that's coming up for me right now in a couple of ways. So I thought, why not just offer that which I'm going through and see if it speaks to anybody else. So yeah, if this is something that you also have to work on to not really care so much what other people think, please feel free to drop a comment, let me know. So we'll just start off by saying, shortly before this meditation class, I was on a call where I was sharing part of my artistic work I'm doing right now. So I'm currently writing a gay fantasy novel. And was sharing it with somebody who very much enjoys the genre and has read a lot in the genre. And realizing as this person is telling me about all their opinions about what I just spent months and years working on, is I really care that other people approve of me. Like, I want everyone who interacts with this piece of work and with me to say, that was fabulous, it's amazing, it's the best thing I've ever read. Hey guys, hey Michael. And, well, you can see that setting things up for disaster. Hey Segar. It's setting me up for constant disappointment, for being hurt. Because at the end of the day, the only people's opinions who should matter are ourselves, and then maybe 3 or 4 or 5 other people's. Maybe your moms, maybe your significant others, maybe your mentors, maybe your closest friends. But apart from that, fuck them. Fuck what anyone else thinks. Who gives a flying shit? They're not living your life. So why do we care so much? Why do we care so much? And then not just this instance before today, which, you know, is a big thing for me, right? Like it's very hard for me to invest into something work-wise, creativity-wise, and then hear how people respond to it. It's a very hard thing to do. But we do this in other ways too. Hey Vaughn, hey T-Dog, thanks for being here. Often do we do the same thing with just wanting people to approve how we look. Like, I know I fall in that too, right? Like, oh, I want people to tell me I look sexy or I look attractive. Why? I mean, yeah, the dopamine burst. Yeah, we're hardwired for connection. Yeah, we evolved in tribal communities where the approval of the group was important, and so we continue to seek those things out. But when you're in the real quiet moments of life, when you've stepped away from the crowds and you're home alone with yourself, meditating, having a glass of wine, sitting by the fire, reading a book, do you really care? Do you really give a flying fuck what anybody else really thinks? I want to feel good about me. I want to believe in the work that I'm creating. And I'm saying this because these are the things I need to learn today. But maybe this resonates with you. Maybe we all need to be a little bit better about just saying, fuck you all. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to care about the opinions of those who matter to me. And that's going to be enough. Because I can't live my life for anyone else. I can't live them for someone else's approval. Because you know what? As many people as there are in the world, there's going to be opinions. And as a consciously living human being, I've purposefully chosen my spouse, my closest friends, because I value their insights, I value their opinions, they resonate with me in some way. But people I don't know, people who are acquaintances or casual friends, I don't necessarily value those things. I don't necessarily think that their judgments reflect my judgments. I don't necessarily think their values reflect my values. So since they're looking at it through an entirely different lens, why do I care? Why? I mean, and I may offend some people by saying this, but there are people I know who are in my friend circle, or at least in my acquaintance circle, who think Donald Trump is a charismatic, passionate genius. Like, legitimately think that. If they think that, do I want those people thinking well of my work? Fair opinion. Fair opinion. Sorry if I insulted anybody. If you think he's a stable genius, I'm glad you see such good qualities in everybody. That's wonderful. Yeah, why do people tell what's best for me? Yeah, like, if you're so good at figuring out your own life, why isn't your life in a better space, right? Like, work out your shit before you tell me what to do, right? And until you know my soul, until you know my story, and until you've done your own work, who are you to comment on me? Hallelujah. None of these people care. None of those people are invested in our story. They're not staying up at night thinking about us. Only we are doing that, and maybe those handful of others that we love. Our parents, our children, our significant others, our closest confidants. So let's let those opinions matter. And let's say, fuck everyone else. And yeah, sometimes we need worldly opinion because we need to make money or we need to achieve something, and there has to be a general level of consensus, but at the end of the day, you can only offer your truth. And your truth may be in vogue for a while, right? You might be suddenly very popular. Your truth might be not so popular. Holy shit, there's a fox outside my window just staring at me. Oh, that's fun. I hope my dog is inside. Anthony, if you're watching this meditation, please make sure Galileo's inside and not being attacked by a fox. Tangent. That fox doesn't care. That fox doesn't care if people are judging him. He just goes and does his own thing. Steals some chickens, probably. So today, let's focus on being with ourselves. Let's focus on just saying, I am the only person I need to be accountable to. And those immediate people I love and respect and made commitments to. And like everybody, be like the fox. Who gives a shit? I'm a fox. And with everybody else, we just say, fuck them. I don't literally fuck them. I don't think that'd be, maybe, I don't know. So go ahead and find a way of sitting that's comfortable for you. Lean back, sit up, lay down, do what makes you feel good. Feel your shoulders relax. And feel yourself come home to you. When you are in your body, when you are in yourself, it is a lot more easy to just know your worth, to know what you have to offer. So let yourself come home to you. So many of us spend our lives living outside of our bodies, living beside our bodies, living in our minds or somewhere else. So come home to you. If it's helpful, even just touch yourself right now. Just run your hand down your chest and your belly and just say, come home. Come home to me. Just be here. I've found in my own life as I've gotten better and better at this of just being inside myself. I've given much less fucks about what other people think. You'll know here on YouTube I'm a lot of times shirtless while doing these classes or shooting a video. girl, if you had met me a few years ago, like I was terrified of being shirtless in any sort of public environment. I have a mild chest deformity that kids brutally made fun of when I was younger and on the swim team. And so I learned very quickly that being shirtless was not a safe thing to be and not a comfortable thing to be. And as soon, in any instance I had to be, I was like, high anxiety, paranoia. Oh my God, everyone's looking at me, everyone's judging me. But over the last several years, as I've just come home to myself, as I've come into myself, as I've just become one with my body and learned that state of acceptance, learned that state of peace. I'm shirtless now and I don't even notice it. I don't even think about the fact that, oh yeah, my ribcage is shaped a little bit differently. You stop giving as much of a fuck once you're just inside of yourself. So just come on home. Come on home to you right now. It's a safe place to be. Just be here. And then I want you to send your focus down to your navel area. So the belly is the place of personal power. People who are really strong through their navel chakra are people who are able to walk into the room and they just have this persona where they're like, yeah, I'm me, fuck yeah. I tend to think of like stockbrokers, rock climbers, kind of like CEOs. They're all people with like really strong navel chakras, generally speaking. And depending on the childhood you had, if you grew up feeling different, if you grew up feeling queer, if you grew up feeling ably challenged and you were told that because of who you are less deserving, you should take up less space, if you're a woman, female-bodied, that you are worth less, that your opinion matters less, then most of us grew up with this navel area being shut down. For me, it is still probably one of my most blocked areas in my body, in my psychic energy. And over the last few weeks, last week especially, I've been really focusing on breathing down here, trying to open through here. So I think as we try to go into that space of I don't really give a fuck what anyone else thinks, part of that is really owning your navel. So come on down here, breathe into your belly. Breathe into the space just beneath your belly. Invite it to soften, invite it to open. You can visualize a golden light streaming out of your belly if that's helpful. And with every inhale, feel it expand. With every exhale, feel your body relax. Just relax through there. Let it go. This is your power center. It's the seat of fire in the body. The hot digestive organs are here in the belly. Stomach acid, bile, right? That's all down here. Let your belly free. Fuck it. Who cares what they think? I've got a belly. We all have got bellies. Inhale, stick it out. Exhale, release. Your power comes from here. Another space where you may feel a little level of restriction when it comes to being really concerned about people's judgment is your root, down at the bottom, the Muladhara chakra, a space of survival. When we feel threatened in an existential way, when we feel like, if I don't conform, if I don't get their approval, I'm gonna die. Like I'm literally gonna die. That's root chakra stuff as well. So go ahead and breathe all the way down into your perineum, down to your tailbone, and feel that open. You can visualize a deep red light down there if that's helpful for you. Feel that base open wide. And then create a little orbit between these two spaces. Visualize as you inhale, it comes down the front from the navel to the root. On the exhale, it can flow back up to from the root to the navel. Create a little orbit down there. And just say, I wish to heal. I wish to not care anymore. I wish to be confident. I wish to know my worth. I wish to believe in myself wholeheartedly. Maybe. I wish to expand through my navel. I wish to heal my navel. I wish to heal this area in my belly that feels restricted and tight and unworthy. Because that's such a big thing for me, I know. For me, it's like kernel that I keep trying to work away at, try to dig out. But I'm not worthy. And I need somebody else to make me feel it. It's a big one, for me at least. I feel unworthy, and I need somebody else to tell me I am good enough. Maybe that resonates with you. Instead, I want to replace that kernel with saying, I am powerful. I am wise, I am talented, I am strong, I am divinity made flesh. I am starlight wrapped in skin. I acknowledge that I'm human, I acknowledge that I make mistakes, I acknowledge that I can improve. And at the same time, I am with myself. I know my worth. I know my worth. Breathe. Feel this down here in your gut. Feel this in your perineum. Feel this. I'm alive, and because I'm alive, I am therefore worthy. Just like everybody else. I'm alive, therefore I'm entitled to feel strong. I am entitled to feel accepted and accepting of myself. When you breathe into a space that feels tight and constricted like this may for you, you may notice emotions, you may notice memories, or strong thoughts coming up. It's okay. Just come back to the breath, come back to opening. You are responsible for you. That's it. No one else is responsible for you. And you're responsible for no one else. Unless you're a parent, then you're responsible for your children. At least for their maturation years. Until you let them go. I am responsible for myself. And no, I am not responsible for anyone else, and no one else is responsible for me. My opinion matters for myself. The opinion of those few people who I love and cherish matter about myself. And other than that, fuck them. I am whole, I am worthy, I am as I need to be, where I need to be. Oh. This is a weird thing that happens with me when I release something, I burp, or there's some sort of like liquid noise in my belly. So if you hear that, that's just means I'm letting go of something. And again, I said this before in this video, but I'm offering this work today because this is the work I need to work on, right? Like, this is my shit. I'm still very much a work in progress. We all are. We're all doing the work. If you ever find anyone who says they've already figured it out, run away. And then as we finish this, because dealing down here with the slower stuff can drudge up some uncomfortable feelings, let's just then pull this up to the heart. The heart is the hub of all sacred spaces. It is a very beautiful and holy place to be. So just come to the heart, the seat of compassion, the seat of love. And feel your heart expand open. Feel that wherever you are is perfect. And if somebody else has judgment about that, then they don't know you. They don't see you with your heart. Because everything is perfect. Every person is perfect. Every entity is divine. Every act of creation is inspired. Come from the heart. Come from love. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Shisha Samsara Harine Bhakta Karyeka Dehaya Namaste Chitsaratane Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavaraye Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vivishavaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sangurnath Maharaj Ki Jai. May you all know peace. May you all know a blessed, whole, radiant life where you feel confident and like sunshine is bursting through your skin. May you feel powerful. May you feel whole. May you feel worthy. May you feel sexy. May you feel empowered. May you know your radiance. May you know that you are deserving. May you know that you are meant to be this ecstatically alive being who gives and receives love, who owns their strength, who owns their power. May you know your worth, and may you feel it every day. It's my wish for you. I have so much respect and so much gratitude for you taking time out of your very, very busy life to come and sit here together in this company and do some spiritual work together. Thank you, V. Even if you're watching this later, right? Time and space, not as concrete as we think, you're still here with us. There are so many ways you could be spending your evening, and the fact that you wanted to take even a few minutes to do a little bit of spiritual work, to do a little work of coming home to yourself, is to be applauded. They say the greatest desire that we can cultivate within ourselves is the desire to know divinity, to know God, and by knowing God, to know our true self, our inner self. And that you would have the wherewithal when there's fabulous movies and TV shows and YouTube videos to be watching, books to read, places to go, places to be, people to have sex with, that you would choose to be here. So I want you to know I am honored and privileged to serve you this evening, and I am honored and privileged to share space with you. May you be blessed. May your journeys be fruitful. And sending you so much love on your adventures. If you stayed and this was useful for you, please do drop a comment. I do read all the comments. So it's always nice to know how things are working for people. And as always, if you ever want to reach out and shoot me a DM or an email, I love to hear who's watching and responding, and to hear what's going on in your life. I love to hear stories. So please feel free to share yours. Have a fabulous week. I'll be back to posting edited YouTube videos this week, so look out in a couple days. The next one will be how to meditate like a yoga master. So it's a good way to just kind of like refocus on your meditation practice if that's something you want to revisit or if you're trying to cultivate. And as always, if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to see me make a video on or create content on, please, please, please drop me a comment or a note so I know what is interesting to you. Because I'm happy to make content on what's interesting to me. That may or may not be what's exciting to you. So yeah, let me know. It also makes me feel less like I'm speaking into a void, because right now it's just me here alone with a camera. So it's nice to know that there's other people actually engaging and you're not all just robots. Because, could be. All right. Thank you for your time. And it's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everybody. Many, many blessings to you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May the love and blessings of the goddess rain down on you. Jai Ma. Namaste, everyone. Oh, thanks, Jose. I appreciate that. That feels nice.